Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Mikey back here, and today we're going to be recapping the Hawks season overall, as well as the Hawks-Rockets game from today. The Hawks get the win 130 to 114. Unfortunately, they were not able to control their own destiny, could not get to the 7th or 8th seed, but they do hold on to the 9th seed, which means they will face the Hornets in the first round of the play-in tournament on Wednesday at State Farm Arena. So home field advantage is huge for them, and if we beat the Hornets, we face the loser of the Cavs Nets play-in, and if we win that, we're in the playoffs in the first round against the Miami Heat. So hopefully the Hawks can do that, and hopefully they'll extend the season past Wednesday. But as far as recaps lately, sorry I haven't been able to put a lot of them out. I was sick for about a week, and then I also went out of town 2 weekends, so it's been a very busy time lately for me. But for the playoffs, you better believe I'll be making these recaps and doing some Hawks related stuff, and as well as Braves stuff. Braves start the season 2-2 in the first series against the Reds. Not too bad of a start. So I'll definitely be doing Braves content, and be sure to check out Talking Snit. It's a show that Adam and I host on Spaces on Twitter, discussing Braves post-game shows and news-related stuff. So be sure to check that out after every game. But sorry, I'm still a little bit under the weather. But Hawks win 130 to 114 against the Rockets today. Good offensive game overall. Early on, the Hawks were playing some great defense in the first quarter, and only allowing 24 points. But they relaxed a little bit in the second and third quarters, allowing 35 and 32 points. The offense was there, though, like for the Hawks, it always is. Trae Young, excellent game. Another almost 30 and 10 game, 28 and 11. The 5 turnovers, you kind of want to keep that down, but with the fast-paced tempo the Rockets play and the Hawks play because of the Rockets, there's going to be some turnovers in there. But really, this was an offensive game for both teams. Hawks had 6 guys in double digits, and Bogdan Bogdanovic was that guy off the bench. The Rockets had great games from their starting backcourt like they've had in the past few. Kevin Porter's been absolutely on fire, and Jalen Green, like he said in his pregame or in his postgame presser a couple of games ago, he's a bucket. And yeah, he was a bucket today. Jalen Green with 41 points. So huge game from him, and 26 points from Kevin Porter Jr., along with 6 assists and 8 rebounds. He's been filling up the stat sheet lately as well as scoring. So impressive from Kevin Porter Jr. these past few games. The Hawks only had 12. Hawks had 12 turnovers. Rockets only had 5, but the difference in this game was the Hawks shot 55% from 3 and 51% from the field. The Rockets shot 46% and 37% from 3. So that's basically the game right there. Just a more efficient offense from the Hawks. Even though we did turn the ball over, they didn't score as much off those turnovers, and we scored more points in the half court, which ultimately gave us this win. But Hawks defense is definitely going to need to do better against the Hornets if they want to make it past the play-in tournament and into the playoffs. Trae Young just continues to find Clint Capella, who's having a wonderful second half, playing like the Defensive Player of the Year, top 5 center that he was last year, and had another double-double today, 18 points, 13 rebounds, making his layup 7 or 10 from the field. Really cannot complain at all about how Clint Capella's playing, and he definitely should be on this team next year. Danilo Gallinari, 26 points. The Rockets were just leaving him wide open for 3, pretty much. That's what it just seemed like. So we'll invite that anytime with how good of a shooter Gallo is, and he also had his post touches as well. He went 6 for 8 from 3. That just shows you how many wide open looks he got. But he finished with 1 block, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, and 9 of 14 from the field as well. DeAndre Hunter with a bounce back game after a rough couple games. In 33 minutes, 22 points and 2 rebounds. Didn't fill up the stat sheet, but again, 22 points. You like to see his shot going in because lately he hasn't been shooting the ball too well. 7 of 13 from the field and 4 perfect from 3. Great to see. Clint Capella in only 23 minutes had 13 and 18. 13 rebounds, 18 points with 2 blocks and a steal. Excellent for Clint Capella. Can't ask for anything more. Trae Young in 34 minutes, 10 of 20 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. So an efficient shooting game from Trae, as well as adding 28 points and 11 assists and 5 rebounds. Turnovers like 5. Again, you kind of want to see that down. But in the half-court game, like the play-in and playoffs will be, those numbers will be back. The turnovers will probably be down. Kevin Huerter, 30 minutes, not the greatest game. 11 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 of 6 from 3, and 4 of 8 from the field. Onyeka Okongwu, 23 minutes. Good production for those minutes. 8 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. Kevin Knox played 2 minutes. Jalen Johnson and Sharif Cooper also played 2 minutes. Bogdan Bogdanovic in 28 minutes. 14 points, 7 assists, 2 steals, and 6 rebounds. Again, Bogey continues to show off his passing ability and how it's improving more and more. Excuse me. In how his passing ability is improving more and more every year, or every game since the second half started of the season. So, real shout out to Bogey, and he's been playing really well as the scoring too. So, while he didn't shoot the ball that efficiently today, he's going to have better shooting nights, and he's going to be the X factor off the bench for the Hawks in these playing games. If he does a great game, generally the Hawks win the game. So, he's going to be really important to keep an eye on for these playing games. DeLon Wright in 22 minutes, didn't do much on offense, had 1 steal, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and added a bucket in there as well, or added 2 free throws. Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot in 7 minutes, did not score, and then Skylar Mays also played 2 minutes. For the Rockets, they're going to play fast, they're going to shoot a lot of threes, and speaking of threes, Garrison Matthews, he's going to shoot all his threes. 14 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 6 rebounds, 4 of 7 from the field, and 3 of 6 from 3. So a decent game there from Garrison Matthews. Jayshawn Tate, after having an impressive rookie year last year, hasn't been that great overall this year. Was not good this game. In 30 minutes, 5 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, 1 for 1 from 3, and 2 of 4 from the field. He missed a couple layups as well. He really didn't look like he was just focused on this game. It kind of looked like he was relaxing, and it showed with the stats. In Alperen Sengun, 35 minutes, he got cooked on defense, but again, he does his thing on the offensive end of the court, dishing and rebounding and scoring if he needs to. 9 points, 1 block, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. I really like his playmaking ability as a young center, especially. He can learn a lot from Nikola Jokic, and if he's able to do that, I think he has a future in this league for sure as a really good player. A lot of teams passed up on him in the draft. I think they'll be paying for that in the years to come. Kevin Porter Jr., 41 minutes, great game. 26 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds, 10 of 24 from the field, 6 of 12 from 3. He started off slow in the first quarter, but then he got hot in the second, and he kept it going from there into the second half. Really great stuff from Kevin Porter here. He's had a couple of off-court issues, but on the court, the talent is really there, and it's showing right now. So credit to Kevin Porter Jr. for fixing his mentality and going out there every night, proving himself on the court. Jalen Green, 40 minutes, 41 points, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 rebound, 14 of 26 from the field, and 4 of 11 from 3. So not the best shooting night from 3, but he got to the line a lot, 9 of 11 from the field, or from the free throw line, and then 14 of 26 from the field is great efficiency. So Jalen Green, definitely worthy of a second pick in this draft. Before he got injured, he was struggling a bit, trying to find himself, and now he's completely in a groove. He scored 30 points. I believe it was 4 straight games before a couple of games that he dipped down and ends the season with 41. So huge game from Jalen Green. He's got a bright future in this league. Usman Garuba in 13 minutes, 0 points, 1 assist, and 7 rebounds. Kenny Martin Jr. in 18 minutes, 11 points, 1 rebound, and he can really fly. Kenny Martin, his father, obviously was a great dunker, and this guy is just a spitting image of his father as far as dunking. He can jump out the gym. David Nwaba in 13 minutes, 2 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, and then Josh Christopher off the bench in 19 minutes, 6 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 2 of 6 from the field, and 0 of 3 from three-pointer. But for the Hawks, all eyes now shift onto Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a big game at State Farm Arena at home, so advantage Hawks in this one. The Hawks will probably be favored in this game. The Hornets will be without Gordon Hayward. The Hawks will probably be without John Collins as well. So 2 key guys for each team missing. The spotlight is definitely going to be on the 2 guards with LaMelo Ball and Trae Young going head-to-head. Awesome matchup there. And with Miles Bridges probably playing, we need that second guy to step up. With Miles Bridges playing for the Hornets, the Hawks need the second guy to step up, and I think that second guy is going to be Bogdan Bogdanovic with John Collins out. He's going to need to score 20 plus, I'm going to say, for us to win this game. But I do think the Hawks will win this game on Wednesday and advance to play the loser of the Nets and Cavs. I think the Cavs are probably going to lose that game, and the Hawks crossed the Cavs a few games ago. So I do believe the Hawks can make it to the playoffs and face the Heat in the first round. I'll definitely be back for a recap after the Hawks game, and be on the lookout for Hawks game on Wednesday, and be on the lookout for some Braves content as well in the future on this channel. I'll probably be changing the name to something else, but we'll see. I haven't decided yet. If you got any names for a Braves Hawks content channel, let me know, and I'll see what I call the channel. But thanks for listening. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.